Alright, so I should have put in a Mortal Kombat style finisher before I killed Benny last time. Hindsight is 2020. As a side note, I also was able to score 3 different unique weapons last time. We got prototype, las rifle. What else I got? I got Maria, that's Benny's pistol. And I got Vance's 9mm machine gun. Guess what I should do is go store some of this junk in Lucky 38. Sound like a plan? Before we really get things going, that is.
Though you aren't of the Legion, you've aided us more than once. We acquire many items on our raids, some useless to us, some forbidden. I've provided you the location of a drop box where you can obtain these items. The box will be replenished every few days. Please be aware that we'll assume any items left in the box will be unwanted and be removed and destroyed.
Oh, really? Stay
an ally of the Legion, and we will share our loot with you. If you start working against us or become an enemy, our deal ends. True to Kaiser.
Kaiser. What is that? Kaiser. Like a Kaiser salad? Kaiser salad with missing. That's all the way down there. Crazy. Happy trails, happy trails. Yuka. What's this about? Great, what? Shovel? Didn't I dig myself in my own grave with my bare hands?
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
How about this job we do?
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
The burned man. The burned man, got it? Whatever chose Kevin.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Salt Lake City.
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80. Or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, The ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Yeah, that's a real deal breaker, I find. Have another mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die. Shoot.
What about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Alrighty then.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friend behind.
Wah.
Yeah.
Have to talk to her.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died. Upside of Vegas, here, Tal. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now. Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
What's it saying by now?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much. Thanks. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Gross.
All right, then.
A little snuff movie area. We'll do that when we come back, how's that?
Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target.
I don't have it anymore. What are you talking
Ask? What? No.
Yeah, we're a bit lucky too.
All right. Don't be long. Robots there give me the creeps.
What would you make me do?
Are you here to jar at me? I bet you are. But you ain't going no...
I carry my own gear, I could carry yours. Yes, and a liquor bomb.
Huh. I do believe you could.
Put John at me and let's go now.
I bet you are. You ain't... A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air. There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back.
Who are you?
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Who are you?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
Also, New Reno.
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Didn't want to pay him with a contract?
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Is a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
White legs.
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
End of discussion.
Catch you another...
You want a vault suit?
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Got a badass over here. Still in general agitation. Only been a psychoed.
Hey, hey, hey! Fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
People get stashed straight, right? Real unpleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
MedX. I'll give him the fixer, I don't care.
Fixer? Never said I... Guess I can use it when I run out of the good stuff. How much?
Pickups.
That much for... All right, here's your money.
Good buying vault suits. Deal with that.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what?
Vault suit.
Where the fuck you think? Vault 2-2. That's where I grew up.
Well, I'm in the vault 20 over 50 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 2-2, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Oh, that's your angle. But
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Paper boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Why isn't it working? It's like to have a move button.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy! Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
That's all there's one.
Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Don't be such a fucking jerk about it.
Close to you.
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Call me Deadeye. I'm blind in one eye.
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
That's us. I didn't even say death.
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Steel Paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
No 11mm. Special skills or abilities.
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah, I grew a 3rd nut that glows in the dark.
Nice.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
Are you here to join? Are you now? You know I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You...
I'm ready.
Well,
Take me,
all right
take
then.
me.
Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Honest hearts, yes.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the mal-paced Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the mal-paced Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Shh. Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it! Ambush! Cover people! Watch yourself!
You want some, asshole? You just pissed off.
See that?
Holy shit! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Splat.
I don't think Sharon once, goddammit!
Stop!
It's a bloody massacre. More loot for me, at least. White legs, pain maker. Pain for me. Anti. On the agenda now. This is optional. Doesn't seem like something I should fail. storm that, you storm from bastard. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Glass. Gecko steak I've been saving. Look at the paddock. That follows Chuck.
Oi.
Yeah.
White legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Oh, really? What lands? What do you mean?
I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
Obviously, what you didn't see your boss?
Good sists. Maybe while you're there, you can tell me about where you came from, yeah?
With a well-stocked clearance perk, well-standing person in your party, summit in Zion Valley, ranger station, reveal all nearby mountains, inspire a heightened stage awareness. I vaguely remember playing this, but I just got the achievement, so I'm not sure why. Because I remember I killed him by accident one time. I had to go back and restart it because I saw he was a named character. Would have been nice of you to kill him before he started popping off at me.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Squirrel on a stick, what a treasure. That's where I always hid my squirrel on a stick when I was a kid, inside a hollow log. No one would ever find it.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
What? Dead horses. Well, the man you've all been waiting for.
Hoi,
Oh,
Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
I live in Joshua, you're saying? Is that where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of Cain. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Behavior.
You wise for Auslander.
Don't take his gecko meat, for sure. But you want the thunder and fire.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
No. So what happened?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
We're in happy trails to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
With offering to help, what can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Oh, really? Taboo, you say?
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course. But the dead horses are spooked.
Is it landmines? Is that what it is?
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Fishing, say. We're going. What?
Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan. And nailed their corpses to the cliffs. For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
Excalibur. Peter, that was one of my first weapons. Bond members. Beer. Good old beer. What were they doing here today? Oh, it's cabinet key. Oh, cabinet. The finest fishing lodge. Okay, apparently that's a big deal. What locked cabinet would that be, do you think? Here? Yeah, there's the walkie-talkies. Oh.
What can I tell you?
I tell you. There's some wildlife.
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
You all set?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
Hey.
That's great.
Oh, Shark's still sleeping it off, is he? Bring that shit. That nymph. Flower. Urgent. Feifei. Oh, yes. Old standby. Oh, snow globe. Your host will love it. He'll love I was thinking of him about back a souvenir. Alright. Just remembered I left the original back in the box.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Yes. That for.
Whoa! Here we go!
Thanks, man. You saved my life. I owe you one. Go lunchbox? Is that worth anything? Oh, doesn't weigh anything. Might as well take it then. Collectible. Butterfly meat I can use over the fire. Butterfly slider. A room. It's kind of tricky because it could be the bee. Booth. Or yes. Or a supple bomb. It was like a little store I placed an order a few weeks ago for deluxe, man. All in one survival kits, you know. One with compass, pair of walkie-talkie, and a full first aid kit. Ready to deliver today. I still haven't received a shipment. I'm fresh with the kits here, so we go. First season picking up, I really need to know say something. Yes. A store. Thanks for limited. Be happy to know that little skill lunch products you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up in the front of the general store when you arrive in Zion. The store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. until nightfall. Forward to seeing you on your scouts and Independence Day. Oh, there's running the ship company. I just received 3 crates of Dinky Dinosaur official licensed dino action dolls. They're supposed to go into some tourist trap here in Nevada. How the hell did they get here? Andy, what the hell did they do with this stuff? Maybe we can follow off the Dinky trade marking. We can send them around as kitty souvenirs, make a few bucks. Look for a major loss here. Going on your shipping department, take care of it. I'll find somebody else to end my order. Swear to God. Still haven't received the order of survival you requested last month. No? Because they sell to people? Okay. We got our lunchbox, that's the main thing. Okay, we're in business, we got our lunchboxes. You guys don't value bottle caps, can I have them? I'll take them with me back. The more heavy. All shock is not putting up with your shit today. There's so many bobby pins.
So
but
I finally get to
rarely
explore
ever
all
break
those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
ammo and teddy bears. Very classy. Hey, medical supply kits. I'm curious if that thing. Medical supplies kits mostly intact with several sterile bandages have been broken open, disinfectant bottles leaking. Try to establish what's there, or you can find replacements for contaminated components. Alternatively, you can use alcohol to re-sterilize bandages. Provalvo, you supposed to get rid of that.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Compass! That's what mod. This is we would repair it with otherwise. Oh. Hey. Thank you.
You ever seen anything like these green men? Sure as anything, they aren't from
said the green monster man. I thought you meant Superman. That's calling these guys. I hope that it isn't passes for their version of Seaman. Oh, 22 dwellers. Nice. Nice little callback, isn't it? Canyons. Beautiful. Sure. If you're reading this message, do yourself a favor and turn to run straight out of this canyon. For near 11 months, my people have been engaged in a daily battle with the evil spirit of this place. In February of last year, the party of 118 strong, we were attacked by primitives and forced to defend ourselves. Upon something being killing us in wide numbers, we have done our absolute best to find and kill this thing. It was a man because it uses our firearms against us and traps of all kinds. But no man could defy our efforts, seeing as it is more evil than any man could be. We have reduced just 34 of our number. We have lost 6 overseers before me, have perished from the sickness in their lungs we carried out of the vault. That number is small next to the count of friends this thing has murdered. Now that I am finally made overseer, we are leaving straight away and will not return. If you come to this serene paradise seeking fresh water, abundant game, and shelter, suppose you will find here, you will not be deceived, you will find only death here. Leave at once and put miles we knew in this place. May God have mercy on us all. Yes. Here we are, the Narrows.
The Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
Or take the high road whenever possible.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Well, he better be. Who's Daniel?
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
Books?
Yes. The language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
Come on.
6 years. He attended the birth of my 3rd child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the Father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth,
I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am. What?
Oh, no. Fallen Cave is Joshua, for those who are a bit slow on the uptake. Danny.
The dead horses told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White-Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White-Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear. I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully, you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
More mine explosives and special detonating for those weapons would be used to caves. So,
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
there goes Joshua then.
I will. Good gunning, Akis.
Alright. Awesome. There's always hostile. That's your survival. Hey guys, I'm sitting on over 3 hours of content here so far. I guess we'll have to finish this DLC up maybe next time. I will thank you for watching though. You can find me on Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. Yeah, give me a like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.